little shy right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is a
he need a shot. He need a shot.
Special moment.
That's what he
dog.
feel, right?
You know, I put on my collar shirt. We got something special for y'all. This particular episode.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Forever Open Radio.
Forever Open Radio.
Yes. You know, we here. I'm your boy Dusty P. To my right, I got my guy
ScSjr.
How you feeling today, my brother?
Man, I'm feeling very vibrant right now.
Very vibrant.
Like my heart is on my sleeve right now. Like my heart is on my shoulder right now.
It's on your shirt too.
Yeah.
And your chest.
Shit.
And I will say
shirt.
the drip is dripping right now. We're fucking with it. I
didn't even notice that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm very hearty right now. You know what I mean?
And I think I know why. I have a feeling I know why. We do have some very special guests in the building today. Before we introduce, let me say happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there.
Happy Valentine.
All right, we hope that you're having a great night, getting ready to have a great night. Or if you listen to this a couple days later, we hope you had a great night. For all my singles out there too, happy Valentine's Day.
Straight up.
All right, take yourself out on a date, right? It's okay to love yourself.
Love yourself.
All right, please. I hope you loving yourself too.
Straight up.
But also on the other token of that, for my singles.
You know what? Let's go into that.
Okay.
Let's go into loving yourself because that's so important to get to the next stage, the next plot, the next round is loving yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself, how could you love someone else? It starts with self. And it's one of those things where you have to spend time with yourself to know self, and you have to allow self to be self, and you have to give self everything it needs to be self and be comfortable to be self. I know I just said a lot of selves.
They're gonna have to decode that a little bit.
Right.
They're gonna have to decode that one a little bit. But I think, and not only, I think the other side of that is that how do you know how you want to be loved if you don't love yourself, right? I feel like a lot of people who get trapped in that trap of like being single, maybe like you're trying to date these relationships, different things, and it's not working. But it's like, how much time, like, do you even know like yourself, whether man or woman, like what is it that you need? What is it that it's going to take for you to feel loved? How do you make yourself feel good? Then it's like, okay, now how do I demand that same thing of like my partners, right? I feel like that's how you got to set the bar. So to the singles out there, love yourself.
Love yourself.
And let's please not use today to go on the rant of like how men ain't shit, of how women ain't shit. It's like on Mother's Day or Father's Day, when like instead of celebrating the mothers or fathers, you have the people who just like come out and just talk about how like they're deadbeat or like ain't shit like fathers and mothers and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm get it, but like let's just focus on loving yourself, and let's let the people who are loving. I promise you'll be way happier.
We will be way happier because you are the representative of your community, which is your environment. It's about accountability, and it starts with self-love.
And so to get into our we were talking about our very special guests, of course, because it's Valentine's Day, because love is in the air. It was only right that we brought our other halves in the building. So we've got my wife Tiff. Say what's up to the peoples.
Hello. Hey y'all.
Go ahead. I'll let you introduce. Go ahead and introduce. Yeah.
We got Big Hazel in the building. My loved one, my rib, my heart, the one, the only, Big Hazel.
Hey. What's up?
Vibes. So, question: where did y'all meet? That's the first time I want to ask you. Where did you and Hazel meet?
We met right in front of Open LA store. Believe it or not.
Just like
Southern
walking
California.
by.
She was walking by, and thank God I don't leave my post. And I just approached her about a ginger shot. She's a business owner.
Got it with the ginger shot.
Yeah, she's a business owner, and
slick, that's slick.
Another
I can't hate on that.
Another live work loft unit became available, and she was coming to view it. And along her way, I approached her, and she was on her way, and she was like, yo, after I get done handling what I gotta handle, I'll come back and see you. And I was like, all right, bet. you know what I'm saying? At this point, I had followed her like quarter of a mile to where she was going, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I came back to my post and she came back and she never left.
That's fire. That's fire. Real organic.
Yeah,
I know a couple
facts.
episodes ago we were talking about that, like people be on like the apps, but don't know how to like talk to people in person. So that's that's dope for real. Yeah. What was your like very first impression? Like after like first conversation, she leaves. What did you?
She came back. She did what she said she was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now the magic of life happens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what happens when you do what you say you're gonna do. It's like it's an analogy that I came up with the other day with C. Millie. You're standing in front of a void space and there's not a walkway, but soon as you take a step, the walkway appears, right? But if you're just standing there, it's just a void space. There's nowhere to walk. Soon as you take that action, the universe is like, blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Here where you can walk. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all about taking action,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And most of the times, like self puts self where it needs to be. All we have to do is just follow.
Facts.
Follow that heart.
Follow that heart. So for me, I met Tiff in college. It was a long story that I'll make real short. But basically, so my college didn't have that many black people, right? It was like literally like 4% black. So like when a new black person comes on campus, like, you know, it's like, hold on, I've never seen you before. And like, you know, the black people, we all kind of like rock together, whatever.
Congregate.
So one time I caught her, I'm like in the pay calf or whatever, and like I caught her walk, she had her hair in like this big ass afro and like a North Face, and it was just like up, just like doing her thing. But I just seen it was just like the big eyes, the big hair and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, who the fuck is, right? Didn't see her again for like a week.
Wow.
I'm like asking the homies, I'm like, yo, y'all ain't see the girl? She be like the big ass afro. She be rocking the North Face jacket. Like I seen it, like
North Face
nobody
joint.
knew who she is, right?
What color?
It was gray and black.
Fly shit.
Bang, look,
Fly shit.
Yeah. So I used to throw these parties in my room every week. And so it was like throwing one or whatever. And then my man's was like, yo, he was like, this new girl that he met on campus, she said she want to pull up, and she said she's gonna bring her friends with her to the party and shit. So we there, like I'm at the party, whatever, we're doing our thing. He's like, yo, they said they're downstairs, like let's pull up and grab them. And we go down there and like we see the girl, and it's like another friend, and then Tiff is there. So we're like walking out to see him, and I grab him, I stop him, I'm like, that's like shorty that I've been talking about the whole time. He's like, oh, bet, like it's lit.
Appeared.
Right. Yeah, boom. So we go up, I'm thinking it's lit, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, boom, she gonna come through to the party, gonna talk, try to swag it out, whatever. But when I tell you she was not feeling, I'm like, you know what I mean?
She was different.
It was zero motion. It was zero. What were you thinking when I was
what were you thinking?
when I was like trying to?
I don't know. You just gave party guy vibes, and I was
Party
like,
guy vibes.
Like, I kind of wanted to stay in my dorm, but my roommate got me out. She's like, let's just go. We'll stay for like 5 minutes. So I was just ready to get back in my bed. And I think I just had an energy that was just like not trying to hear it that night.
Yeah.
But he was trying.
Wow. Yeah.
So from the looks of it, she changed all of that party guy vibe. Cause man, like you put me in a headspace to share my life with someone, you know? Yeah, man, you're definitely inspiration behind, like, you know, a great relationship with a significant other.
Nah, and you know, and I think that's what it takes. Like, and I want to like go into that a little bit. I feel like, at least for me, I know, again, being somebody who was just like party like all the time, and then even after like we started getting involved and like talking, like it took a while for me to like be like, all right, nah, I'm ready to like, I don't want to be in the streets no more. Like, this is it.
Out these streets.
Yeah. But I think the biggest thing was that it had to be like a realization that I made myself, that like I want to do that, right? And I feel like a lot of times in like relationships, that's where people get caught up, is in the thinking that like you can change that, or you can make somebody like want to be in a relationship. But I think no matter what it is you're doing, no matter how good or all the gifts you buying or like whatever it is, like at the end of the day, the person has to genuinely like want
Facts.
to, you know what I mean?
They gotta want it. You gotta want it. What do you gotta want? You gotta want the love, receiving it and giving it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, receiving and giving. Okay, it's an art form to both.
Yeah.
Right. You have to master both. You know, and it's not even mastering. You have to practice both.
Mm-hmm. So what I wanted to get into a little bit, just to get a little bit of the difference between male, female perspective on a couple things. The first one that I want to that I want to get into, just like we was talking about, right? As far as like partying, going out, and like going out though, like while like still being in a relationship, right? Well, first I'll ask you, is that like, or even like before being in a relationship, were you outside a lot? Do you like get to hit the clubs, bars, like drinking and shit like that?
I was outside every night.
And what does that look like for you now?
Now I'm within our kingdom. You know, I'm within our kingdom. You know, outside.
So you're not going out at all?
Hell no.
Like you're not.
Hell no.
Really? Do you think like you shouldn't? Like, or you?
I don't want to. It's nothing out there for me right now. It's only for like that aspect of an individual going out. I played my role in my time, and now my time is meant for something else. Right? I've transmuted the energy into something else, which is an established, international, well-renowned, respected business entrepreneur. Right? So it's one of those things where I've grown, I've evolved, and everything I've learned from being out, networking, being amongst the people, I can now take that energy and utilize it from within my kingdom and build and grow and leave something for the people to utilize to make them better, stronger, more incredible. So my intake is at its threshold, and now it's time for me to give, dish out. It's the self-love occurred, and I've came across a rainforest of luxury and leisure and comfort and Googleplex, you know, and I want to share that with the world. You know, I want to share that with my loved one. I want to share that with my partners. I want to share that with my community, with my family and friends. So yeah, evolution.
So I hear all that, but you don't ever like feel like the urge to, you don't want to like go out, have a drink, like get up with your guys, go like.
Last time I went out with my guys, I ended up leaving 30 minutes after me being there. I don't want to be there. I don't even want people looking at me like that anymore. You know, I'm something else, you know, and that's what I'm establishing. And that takes it. Your frequency is what you do frequently, right? So what you do frequently is your frequency. So if the funny thing is, I met Hazel before, and my frequency was different from when I met her the last time I met her. Because what I do frequently is my frequency. So I aspire to be somewhere else doing something else. So I'm gonna put in the actions so I can do that. You know, going out and just being with I've already done that. I can't do that anymore. I have to go out with my partner, which is you, and we're at dinner with our wives discussing the next episode I'm out with my partner Chris because he's solid. You know, some bread, some working capital just came in. I'm gonna go out with him and we're gonna discuss an opportunity that just hit. I'm gonna go out with C Mills. Yeah, I'm gonna go out with people that love me and appreciate me. I'm gonna spend time with people that are spending their time on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, my relationships is what matters right now. I'm not for the wind and for everybody. That's over. I'm for a particular moment in time to produce certain circumstances so opportunities could occur.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. You see, for me, I think the two things can exist, right? I think so. Like, I definitely feel what you're saying on like what you do frequently.
But that's where I'm at right now.
Frequency.
Okay. This is after being 20 years outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, yeah. This is how I feel right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. And by outside, maybe I don't mean necessarily, I guess when you say outside, there's like a certain connotation to it. So, but I think what you're describing is what I mean of like being around, like just like going out, being around people, like having a drink, like spending the night like out or whatever, and just like having that leisure. Because I feel like for me, what happens is that just because of just like what the day to day, the work, the hustle, the grind, I feel like I still need those moments where I can separate from all of that.
Of course.
Right, and that's where it's like, all right, we're just going out, ain't no
you're
objective.
Speaking, let's put the record. You're speaking from being in a relationship, being married for how long?
We got married in 2021. We've been together for like 11 years. Yeah.
You know,
which it's even crazy to say that out loud. 11 years is a long time.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like we can't really compare. I'm kind of like I said, I look at you like big bro. Like, you inspire me to have a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I would listen to you versus listening to someone else because you are in a committed relationship and you guys are together. You know what I'm saying? In harmony, right? So that's what I inspire to have within, you know, my relationship is harmony and love. You know, so big homie talk.
So question, speaking of like harmony, how similar or how different would you say y'all are like personality wise? Like, are you is like the temperament between like y'all like the same? Are we on the same? And if I would love to hear from you.
Yeah, we're gonna let Hazel
like
talk.
On that. Would you say like y'all are like two peas in a pod, or y'all opposite? Like, what's?
We're pretty similar.
Okay.
So I don't really see anything right now that's different.
Okay.
We're so much alike. It's like insane.
And what are some like moments or like traits? Like, what would you describe as like a trait that you would say y'all both have that like that makes y'all similar?
We're very like loving. We're family oriented. We just love the people that surround us. Like, we treat others well. We give. We're just like givers.
I can see that, and that definitely is. I was like, in hearing that description, even I haven't known you for long, but like I know that sounds like exactly like how he is. I feel like that's like the energy that we have in here. That I think
we don't really receive much, but we give a lot.
Just because you feel like you should.
Yeah, it's just organic. Like, you know, it's within the heart. You know,
which is rare too. For like to find like people who are just like super, just like genuine and like want to give, not because they're expecting like something back, but like just for the sake of giving, which I think is really dope. What would you say for us? Do you think how would you say your take? Are we super alike? Do you feel like we're different? What's our?
I think it's a blend. I think we're different in a lot of ways, but in the right ways, to where I may fall short, like you're more confident in that area, or like vice versa. So I think it's a balance, and over time we kind of learn from each other to have more of harmony. But in the beginning, especially, I feel like we did have a lot of differences.
Yeah.
But they just seem to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a question. Are you guys from the same place?
Yes.
So where are you guys from?
We're from Jersey.
Okay, Jersey.
Yeah. We're from Jersey. But I think now after being with each other for so long, we've like started to become a lot more like each other. And I think like,
yeah, it's pretty scary.
Those gaps like kind of started to fill. But like in the beginning, especially, I think we was like polar opposites.
That headache stage.
Yeah. It was like, like very different. We're like, I'm just like I'm just like going with the flow, like moving with the wind. Like it was kind of like my energy, where she can be more like calculated and present and things like that. And I think that's definitely one of those things that like we had to like take from each other, right? Similar to how I was talking about last week of like where I'm like very like, I just think it's like so much logic, and I like just use my brain more, where she's like a very like, she feel like, you know, more like emotion, and feels. But I think like in spending so much time, like I'm learning to like be able to recognize that and kind of like pick up those pieces the same way like she can, and vice versa.
Right.
So so it's interesting because it did cause a lot of, it took time and like work to get to that point, I think, where like the pieces really like fit together. But it's good that they do that.
No, it's not really work, it's practice, right? Because like it's accountability, right? And through practice there lies the rainbow, there lies the hard work, you know, there lies the sweat and tears, you know, that figure standing tall and victorious, you know what I'm saying, which you two stand tall and victorious. You know, so yeah, y'all keep it up, man. I'm so proud of you two.
So I got a question for you. If you could give a piece of advice so as someone who's in not 11-year like relationship, but in your relationship now and like the state of like where it is, if you could give a piece of advice to somebody who's been in a relationship for like super long, like what would that be? Like what's something maybe like in your relationship that you have now that like you would tell somebody like, hey, in 10, 11, 12 years, make sure you still X. Like what do you think?
Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh. That's one thing Hazel and I, where we have in our foundation is two things. Keep it fresh and allow the other person to relinquish whatever they're feeling. Even if you gotta just sit there. Let it occur. So allow the other person to express themselves and keep it fresh.
I like that. Do you got one? Like just like something that you feel like really works for your relationship, like at this stage that you would want to keep?
Just being open to the relationship, like who that person is, what they have going on, like kind of try to like not make it all about you and what you have going on in your life, kind of try to combine lifestyles. A lot of people are like selfish, like, oh, I got this going on and I'm not going to be able to do this. Just, you know, try to be open with your schedule and what you got going on.
Yeah.
You know, good. Make it work for the both of you guys.
That's fire.
Forever open.
Yeah.
Forever. Right. Stay forever open. All right, now I ask you vice versa. After being in a relationship for this long, what's a piece of wisdom you can give to a newer relationship in terms of like getting to this point?
If it's something you want to address or fix or makes you feel uncomfortable, it doesn't go away like as time goes on. So I think it's best like in the early stage to just have the open communication, because once you're in it and then you're like feeling away way like years later, it's kind of random. But if you can be open like in the beginning stages and have those conversations, and not even to say it has to be like an argument or a disagreement, but just like, hey, like this makes me feel a way, or like when I do this, does it make you feel a way? And just being like sensitive to each other's, you know, feelings earlier on.
Wow.
I think is important.
Communication.
Yep.
It's important.
Yeah, and that's a really good one. And just like establish that earlier, so that, and not waiting until it bubbles up and then like now you're addressing, and it's like, but this
been going on for
right,
years.
like why is it a problem? Yeah, so I think that's a really good one. For me, I would say know when to play the tambourine, right? And what that means, so who is it? Chris Rock. He had a special, it's called Tambourine. And the idea of playing the tambourine is like, you're not always gonna be the one at the forefront, right? You're not always gonna be the lead singer. You're not always gonna be like the drummer getting the solo. Like sometimes you just gotta sit in the back and you're just hitting the tambourine, right? It's not the biggest thing. It's not the most glamorous, but it's something that's helping the star, the person who is at the
whole
lead,
motion,
right? And so I think after like all this time, Tiff and I definitely, like we've had so many different shifts in like the dynamic of just like who has like a lot of stuff like going on and who like needs the support, right? Of like, boom, when I was in college and it was like performing, and when I was like doing the music and stuff like that and like the shows, and then her just like being down to support and be there. So then when her like dance career and stuff started to take off, and now she's like doing these things, it's like, okay, and she needs it. And then like even all the way up until now, and just like moving here, like it shifts like back and forth. And that's like the biggest thing, is like you have to not have the ego, you got to pay attention, and you got to know and like just be okay with like, hey, it's your partner's time to shine, so you just stay in the cut and support. And then when it's your time, naturally like that'll happen, and it should be reciprocated. But I think that's where a lot of them, like, it can fall apart when like couples like butt heads, because like neither person is okay with just like playing the tambourine. So I would say, yeah.
And that's with life. You know, you can apply these concepts to your life, right? You gotta know your position. You gotta know when to play your position. You gotta know when your position is needed and when it's not needed, right? You gotta read the room.
For sure. So on that note, we're gonna switch gears a little bit.
Chicka.
We're gonna let the ladies come take the seat.
Something for the ladies.
Something for the ladies. And we're gonna get a little bit more of their perspective, kind of hear things from their view. So we'll be right back.
Oh yeah, something special for y'all.
Boom. All right, so we back. We got the ladies in the hot seat. First, let's have y'all introduce yourselves, just your name and like what you do for the forever openers. Just getting to know y'all.
Chill.
Okay. Well, hello everybody. I'm Tiffany, and I am Dusty's wife. And what do I do? Okay, I do a whole bunch of things. I dabble in all types of creative entertainment types of things. So choreography, creative direction. I love fashion, marketing. Just a little Swiss Army knife, I guess. Ready to go.
Yeah. I'm Hazel.
Big Hazel.
I'm a hairstylist based
Big
in LA.
hairstylist.
I have a salon, luxury beauty bar, LA. Yeah.
That's
Beautiful.
big luxury
That's it.
bar, LA.
Beautiful.
Big luxury bar.
I'm in the beauty industry. So.
Okay. So we're going to switch gears a little bit, and we're going to talk about dating, right? Because dating, whether you're like courting in the early stages, or like whether you're in an 11-year relationship, right? Dating is always going to be important. So a question for y'all is like, what is like your favorite type of date and why?
I like dinner dates. I'm a foodie girl, so
I feel that.
food. Yeah. I
That's
love
a good
food
one.
dates. I love like organic dates, like going to the park, setting up, going to the beach. I'll say that's my favorite.
That's nice.
What about you?
I'd say live performance, like anywhere where we can get some good music and good food, I think is really good. Only because I know it's something we both enjoy, is like music and if it's jazz or R&B. I wouldn't necessarily say a concert because there's just no talking at a concert, but an intimate setting with some like jazz music and food and a vibe is nice. A little
Have you guys
old head
been
vibe.
to La Louisiane
No.
on Overhill?
No, put us on.
It's like a old spot, but they every Sunday they do like a live band.
Okay.
It's open mic, so anybody can go and perform.
Yeah,
it's
check
dope,
that out.
but it's like a lot of old heads, you know.
Let
Like,
me find out.
yeah, it's a bar. It's Southern food. Like, it's really good.
Okay. Or get that one after this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what like Pips on La Brea. Y'all ever been there?
Pips on La Brea.
Yeah, so Pips on La Brea.
It's like, okay, so Pips on La Brea, they got the whole thing from them.
Okay.
The whole vibe, they took it from
Yeah.
Wow.
They're originals. La Louisiane.
We gotta check that
And
out.
the owner is always there. He's like 87 years old.
Wow.
He's always there, dressed up, the suit, just fly.
We're gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta check it out. That's dope.
Sure.
Yeah.
Might catch my grandma up there singing. She
Oh,
sings up there,
really?
yeah. Mhm.
What's her name?
Amikale.
Amikale?
Safi.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you better let us know when she
We
is
could go
singing, because
there.
now,
We could go
now we
there.
gotta go on that day
Yeah.
specifically. That's so cool.
I feel a double
Dope.
date brewing.
Yeah.
Double date.
Mhm.
Let's do it. Could I say like a date that's my least favorite kind of date?
Yeah.
I just thought about this because I was gonna say it just out of like impulse, and I was just like, no, that's trash. Like that's a bad date. I mean, it's not super bad, but I feel like the movies for me has aged out as a date.
Facts.
I'll enjoy watching a movie, but as far as time to spend with your partner, I feel like the movies is like, unless you're trying to get that handhold or the arm around the shoulder, there's just no space to connect.
I love movie dates.
You love the movie dates?
Yeah, especially I pick. Where
Okay.
you could dine in and
See, well,
sit
that's
back.
okay. But no, the regular
not
one.
the
How you
regular.
feel
No,
about the
no,
regular?
no. I don't know. I could never go to a regular.
But no, I gotta
theater
try that,
anymore.
though.
You-
Don't want the
it's
dine
so
in.
nice.
I don't
You
think we've
can
ever done
order
dining before.
alcohol, food, dessert.
You're just putting us on.
Yeah, so nice.
We're gonna try that one.
My least
That sounds
favorite
fire.
date, it would be like, don't take if you're taking a girl out, do not take her to the club. Don't take like that shit is whack. That shit is whack. Okay. Oh yeah, let's go out, and then you take her to the club or a bar, unless it's like the first, time engaging. You know, like
something
the
little
bar
light,
is
just
cool,
to link up
light,
and-
but not
yeah.
the club. Ugh.
I
But like
feel that.
lounge was like lounge vibe. Something a
Lounge
little more
is
like
cool.
grown, but you could like have a
Yeah.
drink, it's music.
Yeah, but I agree.
A lot
Club
of
is
guys
wild.
are corny. They'll take you to the club.
Yeah. I think it's the intimidation too of not wanting to be like have to hold up a conversation for so long,
Right.
or have an excuse
Right.
to kind of nudge your friend and talk instead of paying attention to who
Exactly.
you're with. So I feel that.
Yeah, and that's what,
cool.
that's the thing we were talking about that the other week. We're like, dudes, I think because like it went to the apps, like dudes don't know how to like approach women or like flirt with a woman like in person, like outside of like that type of setting.
Yeah.
I think that's why that's a good point, that there's like a scapegoat. It's like, all right, it's loud music. It's not like I gotta talk the whole time. Maybe we could just like dance or like, do like, or like going out and like dancing. You think
Yeah,
is that like a,
No, dancing is different.
yeah,
That's different.
okay.
Yeah.
Love.
That's cute. Go to a little dance hall,
Yes.
have a good time.
Yeah.
Like Love Jones. That was cute.
We always want the 90s
Yeah.
love stories to come back.
Right.
There's just no like game now, which I kind of appreciate. I don't really want anybody trying to, spit game nowadays. But like thinking about back in the day, it was like, how do you approach a woman and like win her over with your words and, your energy, your aura. But like there's none of that anymore. I mean, you guys are kind of a special case, I guess, because you guys are talkative. You're open to talking. But a lot of men now, I feel like they don't want to do that part.
Yeah.
Out of fear of rejection and stuff like that.
So speaking of that, right? So on that note, talking about like us like being, I know me and Steph, we're like extroverted. We'll talk to anybody, like be friends, you know what I mean, or friendly with anybody at least. But like, what do you think like as
I know where this is.
as like the woman, and even you can take it like outside of like us specifically, but even if you want to just speak in general, but like what is like being too friendly, right? Or like doing too much? Because like for me, I know especially like again, like I just be chilling or like whatever, and like I just like know how to talk to people, so that's just like kind of what I do. But I know sometimes men might be oblivious to like, all right, like now you're taking it like a little past just like being nice. So like, what do you think? Like, what's like the boundary? What is doing too much when it comes to like just like being friendly with people, or being friendly with like a dude being friendly with other women or whatever?
You want to take this one?
Well, boundaries are important, and I feel like as women and as men, just us being separate, you don't really understand the type of emotions that you might make someone feel just off of a conversation. When men are, I don't want to say it that way. Women are used to men being that open. So when you're like that open with a woman, she might take it like, oh, he's trying to come at me or get at me or something like that. So it's just, it all depends.
Even if they're not really trying to. Exactly. It's just like,
right.
Yeah, I feel that.
So you're saying
that's a really good point.
So you're saying that it's more like a perception thing.
Yes.
It's like what it is.
Yeah.
You know, just like for men, if you hold a conversation for too long with another man, it's just like that man might be like, oh, okay. She might be feeling me a little bit, you know? So just boundaries, keeping the conversation appropriate and short, you know, or short at the appropriate time.
And I think that bar might even be lower for like men. That like, I know I got like friends who like, it would be like she could have just asked you like how to get to 7-Eleven, and she walk in and be like, yo, you seen that? She was on me. It's like, nah. She was asking you for directions because you look like you know where you're going. We're not
like that, but a lot of people are.
Yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
It's not about us personally. It's more about others.
Oh.
Yeah,
I feel like.
Always.
Yeah.
So just to eliminate the confusion.
Let's just keep it short and sweet.
Keep it short and sweet.
Okay, that makes sense. And I honestly probably have like heard Tiff has like said that to me verbatim. Like I know it's not you. Like I know you're not doing anything wrong, but I know what it's them.
Right.
So like you gotta chill.
Sometimes you gotta hit the Homer Simpson and just back up a little out of the conversation, because sometimes people just want someone who they can talk to, period. Like and you can easily become that guy just because you're open, or even the girl. Like you could become that person for somebody because they're not used to having that exchange. And now it's just like, oh, I just feel some type of way because I never get to open up and talk to somebody, and this is my friend, this is my bro, my sis, then you get all of that stuff, and it's just like, it could be a little much sometimes. So I think just the appropriate, range is important.
Right.
How do y'all feel about the whole, like the sis, oh, that's my sis? Are we going for,
if you was before me, maybe. If you after me,
no new sisters.
That's not your sister. If that's not your sister, that's not your sister.
I feel that.
I have brothers and sisters, so it's like those are my brothers and sisters. You know, that's your friend. But the bro and sis.
Okay, I feel that. I feel that. So, all right, cool. So we're gonna next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna get into a little couples game. But before we do that, just like one, I want y'all to give for the ladies out there who are just like trying to like find a good man in their relationship. What is this like one green flag? What is a green flag that you would say, like if you talk to him and he does like X, then like it may be something there. I think he might be able to stick around. And it don't got to be like the ultimate thing, but just like what are some things like to look out for to be like, all right, this maybe is somebody that you want to be spending your time with.
I feel like when people invest their time into you,
Mm-hmm.
that shows a sign that they're for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one's gonna really put that much time into something they don't care about or they don't value. So I would say they're investing a lot of time. That's a green flag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Definitely.
consistency.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because even if it is, you hit the person up, maybe the guy hits the person up twice a week, but it's always twice a week. But then if you like on the person for a couple days and then you just go missing for like a week or two, then try to come back, like that to me, I think isn't a good sign because it's like out of convenience kind of thing.
Right.
So it's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which kind of goes right to a thing like go into each other, right? You're gonna take the time to communicate, have the conversations and stuff like that, invest the time if they really like want it.
Mm-hmm.
And just showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you might not talk to the person every day, but if you have an event or you have, a party or whatever, and they show up every time to support,
That's good.
that's good.
That's a good sign.
Yeah.
I agree.
They might not be in a space to be, dating, but they're showing you that when they do find time, you're going to be
top of the list.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I feel it.
All right. Well, thank y'all. Give it up for the ladies real quick.
Good job.
Yes,
Give me high
yes. All right. So, we're gonna be playing a game. This is called the couples game. That's actually fun. Now we got these whiteboards. I'm gonna give you got whiteboards, little like dry erase boards, and some markers. And the game is gonna be.
Can we show the camera what the game looks like?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. Maybe even like the box.
I'll do a little.
You want to bring it,
bro?
Yeah.
Oh, you fuck with it? Appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Those are the ones I wanted.
So that's what we are playing, the couples game. That's actually fun. So we have these cards here, and we got these dry erase boards.
So are we playing like against?
So it depends, right? Because there's some cards where,
or is it a question?
Yeah, it's like a question
Q&A,
like
okay.
Who's more likely to X, Y, Z?
Okay.
And you're gonna write it down, flip at the same time, and see if like y'all got the same answer.
Okay.
Or like it's like different things like that. So they're different styles, but the idea is that y'all are either like trying to match, or in some cases y'all are trying to see who has like the better answer, like out of the two of you.
Hey baby.
So it's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Cutie.
So here, I'll give you your.
Don't be looking at my
card. You know how he look.
Yeah, he's looking
How he
look. Should see him when we play Uno.
Mm.
He all in my deck.
Steph, you used to cheat off people's tests in school. You used to be looking over shoulders and trying to get the answers off a test.
I did. I've done it all.
Mm.
I've done it all.
Okay.
To the point where I did nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Done it all to the point you did nothing.
Yo.
All right, cool. All right, so this first one that we're gonna do, it's me or you, right? So I'm gonna ask the question, and then you're gonna write on your board me or you if you think the answer is yourself or the other person.
Okay.
So actually, let's go with.
Have you wrote anything yet?
All right.
Is it?
So
You wrote something. What you write? A swiggle?
No, it was already dirty.
Oh.
Just cleaning it off.
who is better at giving gifts? Who is better at giving gifts? You're gonna write me on the board if you think you are. You're gonna write you if you think your partner is. Y'all both wrote them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, flip. Oh,
Love, agreed.
Yeah, right.
Only because like I'm a shopaholic and I'm always at the store.
Yeah.
You know, so
Okay.
I'm always thinking about him.
Is there a particular gift that you got that you was like, damn, that's fire, or just like something that she just like brought?
A candle that had 777 on it.
Mm.
And like when she be baking. I'm a sweet guy. I like sweets.
Yeah. Did she make the little
Yeah, she made the strawberry shortcake.
You like that?
Yeah.
10 in the morning, have me throwing those joints.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotta
Yeah.
Yeah. Crumble from scratch, strawberry crumble. Everything was from scratch.
Yeah, those is crazy.
Gotta run those back.
Run those back.
B-Day.
So Jack.
Oh, Valentine's Day.
All right, this one is just to see who has the best answer. If there were a movie about our relationship, what would it be called? And she started writing fast.
Right? She inspired me to write. I'm like, shit.
She didn't even think about it.
Yo.
No, because
Right. She got
actually,
over there.
I wrote a poem about our relationship, so I feel like the name of that poem would be.
Wow.
She does the poetry.
Yeah, the head start.
Right.
Wow.
I kind of gave the answer away.
So good. I'm listening.
All right. So we go flip. Go ahead and flip. I don't know if we'll be able to see. Okay. Wait. How the fuck? Does that say open love?
Yeah.
Yo, that's fire.
Love.
Fire. So open love. That's a poem that you wrote.
Yes.
Like after y'all were in a relationship, like onto a relationship.
Yes.
That's fire. And he said, "Have you?"
Actually, I just wrote it yesterday
Was that yesterday?
or the day before.
Day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Felt like yesterday though. These days are just.
And you read it or heard it?
Mhm.
Fire.
Fire.
Open love.
It's actually not completed.
That's dope.
Close.
So we did something the other night where we gave each other 10 minutes to just write a poem about the feelings of, and after the 10 minutes is done, you just got to read whatever you wrote.
That's dope.
That's that.
Yeah. What was your poem called?
It was called, I had 3 names. I had LA Girl, Woman, and Hazel.
Fire.
Okay. This is a me or you question. And it says, who is more fashionable?
Spicy.
Y'all are both pretty fly, so we just want to know.
All right. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Oh,
Y'all just cute. Look at y'all. Y'all just cute.
No.
Just giving each other the love and just.
No, I think so.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
So you think y'all?
that's good.
Okay.
I'll do one more, me or you. Which one of us is more responsible?
For what? More responsible.
Just in general, like if there was something that needed to get handled at a certain time, who would you trust to get it done?
Only because.
All right. Y'all can both wrote it?
Yeah.
All right. 3.
Is it you or me?
It's a yeah. This is me. All right. 3, 2, 1, flip. Oh, yes. He knows himself.
Nice.
Yeah.
What she put?
Yeah.
Aw. Yo.
Okay. Let's see. We can probably get y'all. Oh, all right. Here's another me or you.
He has amazing time management. Like he's probably gonna be there 2 hours.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he does. I got yelled at by him for being late one time.
Yeah.
So I know. So who? All right. So I got 2. All right. Let's do this one first. This one is a match. The hope is that you guys end up writing the same thing. It says, we have won an unlimited supply of anything we want. What are we getting? Unlimited supply of anything that you want.
I know what he would want.
What are
So
we
we want to
getting?
get the same thing?
Yeah, the idea is
Can
that
I
you both
write what
write the
he-
answer and you can.
what he
yeah,
would want?
The goal is to write down the same thing. Yeah. So if you think you know what he's gonna write, and that's what you want to write.
Say,
then that
say the
works.
question one more time.
We want an unlimited supply of anything we want. What are we getting?
We want an unlimited supply, babe.
Of anything you want.
We're creators, babe. What do we need as creators? It has to be tangible, right? Can't be something like love.
Right. Something tangible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. Be honest with you. What do you need an unlimited supply of, babe?
You ready? 3, 2, 1, flip.
So I'm thinking,
Yo, that's funny since you so gas.
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah. That's what I assumed you was gonna put there too. When you said that's real,
Gas.
real sweet.
I was gonna put chocolate
I know you good. I know.
because that's what he wants.
If I got an unlimited supply of Hazel, I got everything I need, right?
Wow, yeah.
Big Chris funny.
Right, very cute. We're gonna do one more, and then we'll switch up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yo,
This is a me or you question.
yo,
Go
my
ahead.
babe is such a babe. She brought her friend. This is a good time to introduce the friend.
Yes, my soul sister, Kaylani.
Hello, I'm Kaylani. I'm Hazel's soul sister. Might as well be blood related.
Right.
And I'm loving the dynamic of this show. It's so cute. Happy Valentine's Day.
Hey,
Valentine's
KK.
Day.
Big Chris back here on the 3s and 4s.
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
cut
you know
this
he's
time.
here.
Don't forget the homies.
Indeed. And it's amazing watching this cute couple shit happen right now. Y'all make me want to straighten up and pull me one.
Hey.
Damn. All right, let me get back to y'all.
Love.
Love is in the air.
Yep.
Ain't it?
Okay, this is a me or you. Who would make a better detective?
Mm. Mm.
It's funny because that, as simple as that question is, that says a lot about like to be a detective. The traits that like come with that like says a lot about a person.
Mm-hmm.
Better
Who
detective.
would make a better detective?
Mm-hmm. Hazel was ready. She had her answer.
You wrote yours or not?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Oh, yeah.
Too cute for me, yo. Like, what is happening?
No,
Mhm.
only because like we're like
I didn't even
very observant with
Yeah.
everything.
facts.
Oh, yeah.
It's like very equal.
Okay.
Like yo,
Facts.
can't really choose. So we're one.
Love. Give it up for the couple, y'all.
Yes, y'all.
Good job, babe.
Cute.
How good do you think? Do you think we're gonna do good?
Maybe. Sometimes we're on it.
Y'all ready?
Sometimes
Right.
we're not.
I think. Yeah.
All right,
think
let's
so.
give it up. What's y'all last name?
Guillaume.
Guillaumes. Let's give it up for the Guillaumes.
Guillaume.
Guillaumes. Let's give it up for the Guillaumes.
The Guillaumes.
Thank you.
Love.
Behind every strong man.
Miss Hazel, you wanna ask the first question, or you want me to ask the first question? Okay, I got one in the chamber, ready to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Where was your first kiss?
This is the
Match.
match. Where was our first kiss?
That's a good one. That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope.
What was our
Dear,
first
dear, dear,
kiss?
dear, 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 dear. Dear, 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 dear. We're gonna put the Jeopardy music between it. Drum roll.
Specific. All right, yeah.
Y'all must have kissed in a lot of places.
Bro, you asked me to think
My
like
nigga over here
12
writing
years
a
back.
diagram.
Why you write a paragraph?
This nigga wrote.
Because I don't know how specific I had to be. So like
Okay,
one is
okay,
general,
okay.
one then I got more specific.
Okay.
All right, reveal. Rampo Mackin.
Mackin. Yeah. So I put Rambo at first, but then I was like, wait, that's too like easy.
Yeah.
So like, leave one. Yeah.
That's what's
Mackin.
up.
Okay.
That's dope. 11 years.
Yeah.
That's
First
what's up.
kiss.
I've actually never answered that question. I don't think. Like,
Yeah.
Nice.
forever.
Mackin, that was her dorm room.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He was in the
Yeah,
dorm
first one.
rooms.
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
you know
Smart
what I
guy.
mean? I came through, I spit the poem.
Smart
That
guy.
is so cute.
Oh yeah.
I came through, I spit a little poem for her on Valentine's Day.
Like that.
Yeah.
You first kiss was on Valentine's?
Somewhere
That is
around there.
adorable.
So
Yeah, I
this
think
is your
so.
anniversary.
Yeah,
like
yeah, that would
Wow.
line up.
that's
Mhm.
fire.
Around there. Yeah.
Wow.
Y'all come to life.
Fire.
Type shit.
Fire.
On you, Hayes.
Okay, this is the best answer.
Okay.
If we could rename each other, what names would you choose?
Ooh.
Go rename each other.
Ooh. That's a good one.
That's hard. Right? Yeah. Let's do a different one. I don't know if there's a right
I was
answer
gonna
to
answer that one.
I think that's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
Just your name. Like, what would you name her?
Pet names now.
Yeah.
You
Like,
might
what
call
would
him
you?
King all the time. So instead of, I think that's what it is, but we
Yeah.
went into deeper than
Of like an actual name, right? Like,
Or personality.
Yeah.
No,
so like
based
I
on-
barely call you Lou, and your name's Lou.
Right.
I call you Bay, so your name's Bay, like that,
Type shit.
or whatever.
Right.
Or maybe she calls you Lumberjack behind the back.
Right. Lumberjack behind the back. Right.
lumberjack is funny.
Right.
yeah.
Straight up. All right. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh,
4,
yeah, I gotta.
3, 2, reveal. My man. Hey.
I said sugar because she's sweet.
That's
Right.
Sick.
Right. Yo.
My man.
Okay, I got one for y'all.
Uh-huh.
What color would your dream house be? And this is a match.
It's a match one.
Mm-hmm.
What color is the exterior?
Nah. Dream house. So when you driving up to it, what color is
Yeah,
that?
like the outside of the house is what color?
Yes, sir.
That's that was.
This is a tough one, but
I was trying this. I don't think I'm right, but we're gonna go for it.
me either. I don't think we match, but
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
Y'all ready?
to know.
Reveal.
Yep.
Brownstone, dark
What'd you
gray,
say?
You
green
said
door.
dark green, green door. I said
Yes.
brownstone.
Same thing.
Brownstone. He
Yeah.
taking it back to
Yes.
the East Coast.
Yeah, if we were
It's like-
living on the East Coast, I would have.
Right. That's what.
Because we
Yeah.
always said that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
yeah.
And y'all being from Jersey.
Mhm.
Right. Right.
South or where y'all?
South for me, yeah.
Yeah. I'm more like kind of like central, like around Trenton.
Mhm. We're like 30 minutes away from each other.
Yeah.
Like our actual like houses we grew up in, like 30
Mhm.
minutes from each other.
Wow.
So at least I ain't put like pink or purple, like something weird. Like
Right.
dark gray, brownstone. That's like same world, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
Which one of you guys give better massages? This is a me or you question. Getting a little spicy.
Little spizz ice. We'll get a
The
better
spice.
massages.
The spice.
All right.
Let's do it. Reveal.
Okay.
Mhm.
I think I
good.
give better massages.
Yeah,
It's a woman
yeah.
It's a woman
Yeah.
thing.
She got the hands.
Theirs be too
got-
short.
Right.
Type
You
shit.
giving the short massages.
Yo.
Right. We be more
It's
in
like-
tune and
It's like,
Like-
yo.
It be feeling like it was like.
and then they just stay in the same spot. Like
I mean,
move
shit.
around.
I be swearing I
At,
was
at this,
landlord.
at this point, something else about to happen.
Like, okay, do your shoulders hurt?
Yo.
You been in that spot for a minute.
But then Tiff will do some shit like hit you right here. And I'll be
Yeah.
like, oh shit. I'm like, I didn't even know that could feel good. I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
You would do like get the forearm massage. I'll be like, oh, all right. Go crazy.
Aight, go crazy.
I was like, why is
Go
this so
crazy.
Like, go crazy.
Crazy.
Yo, I got one.
Okay.
What movie reminds you of us? Reminds you of you? Like what movie? And this is a match. What movie would you say reminds you two of you two?
I feel like I have a show, but I don't have
What? Love and basketball.
Can
What?
it be a TV show? Can we
It
switch
could
it
be a
up?
TV
It'll
show.
be a TV show.
a TV,
TV show?
It could be a TV show. It could be a
Alright.
movie.
Oh, you still right.
Right. I'm like, hold on. You stop.
A TV show.
Okay.
Wait, now I'm like, I'm
Let's
answering
go.
based off of like our like lifestyle and like stuff like that.
Okay.
If that.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
3, 2, 1. Reveal. Hey, I
Yeah.
love
Thank
it. That is so.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Like, we definitely
I love
He's
that.
very
Martin-
much at the radio stations, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm trying to close the accounts.
Yeah. That's funny.
Mhm.
You know,
yes.
So,
Jerome.
I
and all of
wrote
that.
I wrote My Wife and Kids first.
Uh-huh.
But then that's because I was like
Wow.
thinking like ahead. I was like, that's how I imagine when we have kids would be. But then I was like, actually, nah, wait, let me do like for right now. That's what
Yeah.
maybe, yeah. Then I changed it to Maria.
Good,
Oh, that
cool.
is so cute. So this is a match.
Okay.
If you guys had a blank check, where would you go?
Not like a store, right? Just like a location.
It just said
Okay.
blank check, and where would
Because I
you
went
go?
on like I went vacation
Okay.
route. Is
All
that
right.
what you said? Or
Yeah, that's fine.
all right.
Okay. Don't count it off, babe.
Yep. In 3, 2, reveal. Spain.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we locked
You're
in,
on
twin.
point.
We locked in.
You're on point.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do one more.
Like, last one. Let's go out with a bang.
This one. So this is a match.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So by it being the top of the year, 2025, what's the priority goal for you two as a couple?
Already go as a couple.
This must be a freestyle
Yep.
question.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hazel and I, we
I
conjured
love
it
it.
up
That's
for
a
you
great
too.
question.
That is a really good
Yeah.
question.
And that way, if you guys do get a mixed match, you guys can learn,
Mm.
you know, what the goal is.
I love that.
So is that a good question or is it a setup?
Yo,
That's a
Start
good thing.
like,
No, because there's never enough goals.
no, I feel you. I feel you.
So for 2025,
Goal.
the overall goal for 2025. Okay. You making me nervous. You going back and erasing
Okay, in
and changing.
10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, reveal.
Woo.
To
What
grow.
does it
Building our
say?
business.
Building our business.
Mm-hmm.
Even more in our partnership.
But it says
Yes,
both
plus the
relationship and business.
And the business.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
Nice.
Yes.
So that was a match.
That was a,
That was
yeah,
a
yeah,
match.
yeah,
We
that
got
was
a match.
Love.
Ding 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 ding.
That's
ding,
what
ding,
I just be word. It's the
ding.
poet in me. I'm like wordy.
You
That's
know,
why
I
I'm like,
didn't
I'm
write
like
the
writing for so long.
partnership thing because I'm like, that's just gotta be a
That's just like
Forever
always.
thing.
Yeah.
forever thing.
How about that?
11 years. and
Yeah.
That was a great
Strong.
question, y'all.
That was that was
Yes.
fire. That was fire.
Yes.
Cool.
That's amazing. Shout out to Black Love.
Yes.
Yes,
Black
for
love,
sure.
Black love.
Okay.
For sure.
We can end it like this. We can end it just where we are.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Straight up.
Still. right. Big shout outs to love. Once again, happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Happy Valentine's Day to the singles out there. Again, make sure you make time loving yourself and understanding how you want to be loved. This has been another episode of Forever Open Radio.
Forever
featuring
Open Radio.
the ladies.
Yes.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
Give it up for the
been
ladies
great.
one more time.
It's been a
Give it
great
up for the
time.
ladies.
Thank y'all.
I enjoy myself.
Yeah. And we'll catch y'all next week.